Hey guys, what's up? My life is told by Matt here with a quick video about a future series coming to my channel. Now, I briefly mentioned before that I used to be part of a cult, but I didn't go into much detail, and really there's a couple reasons for that. Okay, the first one is it's just a lot to unpack. You know, it's not as simple as just saying, you know, hey, I was in a cult and leaving it at that. Second, the video where I mentioned it just wasn't the right time to dive into that. You know, I was focused on sharing my mission on YouTube, which is to entertain, to create content that I enjoy in the hopes of connecting with others who have similar interests. That said, I do want to take some time now to talk about what it means to be in a cult and why it's important for me to share my story and what my plan is for this series. Now, this channel is not going to be dedicated solely to my experience in a cult, but you know, I do think it's important to acknowledge my journey because the path that led me here wasn't a straight line. There were detours, challenges, struggles, you know, along the way. And one of those places I ended up was within a cult, a place I remained for over 30 years of my life in one form or another. That cult, just so we can get it out of the way, was the Jehovah's Witnesses. I don't say that with any malice in my heart, mind you. I'm not here to attack or upset anybody who might still be a Jehovah's Witness. In fact, I still have friends who are involved, or at least people I once considered friends. But as with many cults, once you leave, you are no longer allowed to associate with those who remain. So in this series, I want to share my origin story, how Jehovah's Witnesses became part of my life, what it meant for me as an individual, and how it affected my family. My mother was the one who initially started studying with the witnesses, and that led to my brother and me joining, and my father too, for a short period of time. I also plan to bring my brother onto the series so we can share our story together. I'm going to be trying to keep it as entertaining and as lighthearted as possible, but this is not about bashing anyone. I just want to be real about my experiences. The reason why I call it a cult is because in every sense of the word, it meets all of the criteria of a cult. So I hope this series resonates with people, especially the large XJW community online. If you're part of that community or you're just curious about my journey, I do hope that you'll find these videos meaningful and engaging. If you're not already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one.